to US, he said that he just went to where IPOB are having their meeting. He just trying to see what can be as a new member. When he came, they asked him that you have to take oath. They brought a book. You take oath. After taking the oath, he said that he was watching them, that they don't have a single agenda. That the next thing they heard that they said that Uchemefo called, and he said that he spent 500 and something pounds in the making call, so that they have to contribute money to send the money for the call back to Uchemefo. And they started asking themselves, and they started immediately paying $25 in order to raise that money and send to Uchemefo. You see, their mission is just to make money, nothing more. You understand? And the guy told me that even Nandi is even having problem with his
Now,
coordinator from
excuse me.
Nigeria.
So let me go to. So excuse me. We are talking about this problem between Igbo and Ijo. What advice do we have for our Ijo brothers, and advice we also have for our IPOB brothers who are right now locking their homes, and this thing is affecting Biafra, their own side of Biafra, let me say. So, what advice do you have for our Ijo brothers and equally our IPOB brothers? I call them IPOB brothers because Onyara mmadụ nwee, ọ mmadụ nwe onye ara.
Yeah, I'm coming to that point,
Thank you
but
very
I
much.
want to. But why I'm making this point is just for us to understand the area these people are going. Why I'm saying all this thing is because these people are not there for the liberation of Biafra, and that is why they want to bring this a jobs. But to God be the glory that we have understand ourselves right from origin, even with the job people. They have been part of the struggle. And the only advice I have for our brothers in the job is for them to maintain on their ground that they have already known the truth. They cannot do away with the falsehoods and the lies and propagandas, and stand on the truth. I love what Asari Dokbo said last in his last. You can fool many people with lies all the time, but one day truth must prevail. That is the cure you do about it. The advice I can give to innocent IPOB members, the innocent ones. I'm not talking about the leaders, the criminals, the kangaroos in IPOB. I'm talking of our innocent brothers, those who are still blind, that needs light. So the only advice I'm giving to them is that they should use their brain and see that since Nnamdi Kanu started, everything he has been saying, he has not fulfilled a time. He has never had any single truth in his mouth. Even when he when he posed himself with some hunters and I gave them AK-47, five of them, and snap picture.
No,
That was
excuse
when
me, Sonny, I disagree with you. It was not AK-47. If you say AK-47, that will cost more than a billion. That way, we are the Jabanta. Egbe a na-eji egbe ntụ
It's
a na-eji
hunter's
agba a
gun.
na-eji agba ụmụ anụmanụ n'ime
okay,
ọhịa.
okay.
It's hunter's
So
gun.
I'm even promoting you. So they should know that this young man has been a liar from day one. He went to US. He asked for money to buy guns and bullets. Where is the money? Defense fund. Where is it today? So right from the time Nnamdi started doing all this, he has never had a single truth in his mouth. That is the question I would like our innocent brothers in IPUB to ask. Right from origin, there have never been a single truth this young man said. That will make them to realize that he has no agenda. Rather, he came to destroy. Look at creating enmity. Massob unite everybody in Biafra land, even some of the enemies, maybe to have brotherly love to each other.
Yeah,
But
Sonny,
Nnamdi
him
came up
and
with
Sonny, I'm going
and
to
they
hang
started
around, I'm
using.
going to hang around in Germany here. And at the very sitting on here, I know that I spoke with the girl on 2 occasions in asylum camp, you know. Oge m na-agwa dis girl okwu m si asụkwa ebe ahụ ịrọpụta na ụzọ anọrọkwa ya. Ugbu a the girl anwụọ na the entire IPOB family agaghị ewepụta ego. The girl agara gburu elu ụlọ ọgwụ nwere na-aga eshi ihe binye ya, mana ọ na-aga ihe niile ha na-aga na-eme mmemme ha na-eme na-atọ ego mana mgbe ọrịa
Ah,
bịara
well.
ha gbere ya wepụtara ego na nke ọ tara akụsị ka esiela ihe ka o rie, nwatakịrị nwaanyị anwụọla, onye Owere ọ nwụọla, gift
Uh,
Olomma Ọpara. Now this girl is dead. Ugbu a ga-eli ya n'obodo a. Akpọrọ m onye otu ha na-akọdineti Benik si ya, unu ga-ebulakwa dis girl? Ọ sị na ego adịrị. M sị ya, ego ndị unu nwekwara ihe na
uh,
nde ga-eji ya eme gịnị? Ego ole ka ọ ga-ewere unu iji kpọrọ dis our sister kpọla ya ala Biafra ebe ọ ga-enwe ezumike bebe? Ego adịrị. Ego a na-atụkwara eji eme gịnị? Ọwa ajụjụ m na-ajụ ha. May her soul rest in peace.
that is all you need to, because they have no mission. Here better to destroy. Our brother said is from
Exactly. They
kingdom
came, they
of
are
hell.
here to destroy. Just
And
there, like,
whoever destroy him will end up in hell.
yes,
Only
just
one
like
nation,
sorry, hold on,
only
sorry,
one
hold
realize
on.
he will
Just
on
like
time.
they
He will
are
end up
writing
in
on the
hell.
screen here and there, just like they are writing on the screen, we quite understand them. There are very many of them, in hundreds. They are here with us, monitoring. But why we are what we are discussing is the relationship between the Igbo and Ijaw presently. Don't forget that when we talk of Ijaw, we are talking about the entire Niger Delta. And these are the people who want to be part and parcel of Biafra. Remember that if these people are part and parcel of Biafra, it becomes easy for us. That is why even we keep on saying that we have to enter, we have to go down to the rural areas and discuss with these people. We don't have to impose ourselves on them. Remember that His Excellency, sometime in the past, visited Ijaw area to talk with our people. Here is a Bini girl talking about joining Biafra in the event of our independence. Let us hear her.
Edo na Biafra, original one. Edo na Biafra. E no concern una. Na when they say Edo no be Biafra, e no concern una. Edo no be Nigeria, Edo is a Biafra. Na me talk am. Edo na Biafra, my sister. If you like, you take it. If you like, you don't take it. Edo na Biafra, and we must get am. You no get they do am. If you say you no be Biafra, you go give purchase. They will give us chance. But we say we na a Biafra people. So any na by choice. If you like, follow those fellow Nigeria. If you like, follow Biafra. E no concern you, no concern anybody. My sister, Edo na be number one Biafra. Okay? Edo na Biafra. Wetin Nigeria do for you? If una there for Italy, dem no embassy no dey come, una member no dey come, don throw una like dis thing. Edo na Biafra o. If you like, stay here, look me. If you like, go. Not me, I don't send anybody message. Edo na be Biafra. Edo na typical Biafra. Now we, Igodo land, na go from Onitsha. Na im from Enugu. Na im from the job wey dem dey take sing so. Na im from am. Na im from Esha. Na im from Esako. All of them, na im from there. Na Edo na Biafra come. You hear say na Igbo man, na im say na im from Biafra. No. Biafra was formed by Ijaw, Abiji, Shekiri. I don't know people wey form, but Biafra was not formed by Igbo man. Just that Igbo man, they get sense to do everything, to do place sef, to do trade, to do everything. They don't like oppression. That make Igbo man they raise alarm. Biafra was formed by Edo Ijiji. Okay, original Edo Biafra was formed by Edo. May rest. Beg. Nigeria don break. If una like, make una follow Nigeria. If una like, make una follow Biafra. Now una know. Me, I stand in Biafra. I'm not going back. I've said it. I'm not going back. Okay? Biafra is Edo. It was start from Edo because some of Edo people more than not vex o. That's why I think they talk. See, Biafra people is from Edo. You know, say Benin people, they like to dey carry last, but dem say na first. Yoruba dey control them. Yoruba like Showore. I no hate Showore. You know, in my life video, people call me that I was threatening Showore. Showore, I no dey do you anything, but leave my Edo people, don't confuse them. I no threaten you again, but leave my Edo people alone. cookie rice. Take, clean your nose. Clean. Close the door. Close
Okay,
the
so
door.
thank you. Let's take it that way. She's talking with her daughter, baby. Now, this is a voice from Edo State. She's in Europe, making it clear that Edo is part of Biafra without any regrets, without any apologies. Now, if these people want Biafra, why not we show them love? Why not we show them concern? Why not we give them understanding instead of fighting them or abusing them? This is what we are discussing here this evening. Valentine Ugoji, Port Harcourt, are you online with us?
Yes, my brother Ikenna, I'm
Yeah,
online with you.
yeah. What do you have to say? You have heard this Bini girl say that Edo is number one Biafra, telling her people, if you like, follow a Yoruba, if you like, follow Biafra. But she and her own family, like he said in the Bible, will follow Biafra because Edo are number one Biafra. What do you have to say about these people who are insulting our brothers in the Ijo, Bini, Edo, all these areas? What do you have to say?
Yeah, thank you very much, moderator. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, all over the world, wherever. This is the voice of Valentine Ugoji from. If you listen very well to our brother Asare Dokubo, he always tell us that Niger Delta is Biafra and Biafra is Niger Delta. When you talk of the Niger Delta regions, I believe Imo State is there, Abia State is there, some other states from the southeast are there. Now, when you talk of the former eastern region, it consists of the southeast and the south south. Then this shows that we are one. Now, anybody that is insulting the Ijaw people or fighting the Ijaw people or telling them that they are not part of us, I believe the person is making a mistake. But there are some misconceptions that were made sometime, and we need to correct them. There are some errors that need to be corrected because when stories are told, some people they like and leave the others. But we have to do what? Bet those stories. Now, our brothers from this side are fighting the Ijaws because of what they were told, one thing or the other, or because of what our brother Asakubo said on his video. Yes, there was a threat on the prophet, and after the threat, the man died. And we don't know who killed him, either the people that threatened him or it was a coincidence. But if there was a saying that the tortoise said that if war comes, the people start to run, step on a pregnant woman. And so run. And those that happened on the pregnant woman and the tortoise was held responsible. So if when something happens, you will be held responsible. That is why I respect the Biafran leader, Chief Dr. Rafa Wazuri. He reasons, he thinks. Now, to our Ijaw people, I will advise them not to listen to those that are making noise, those that talk from those that does not reason before they talk. They don't reason before they write. They start writing whatever they saw in their dream. That is not how to fight for freedom. When we talk of cessation, we have strategy. That we fight for freedom. We have principles. Everything in life have a principle. Every door have a key. You cannot use the key to a Mercedes Benz to open a BMW car. It's not possible. A Yoruba man says possible. It's not possible. You will use a Mercedes Benz key to open a Mercedes Benz. Even the Mercedes Benz, a G Wagon key cannot open a Mercedes 200 flatboot. Each car has its own key. Anything you are fighting for in life has a process, it has a procedure. It has how it is done. Freedom fighting has a procedure. Just like when Chief was talking on the 30th, he said that the Cameroonians said that they are going, they started fighting. Now, how is when you follow the non-violent principle, you see that you will be going through and you get what you want. I want to advise my brothers, the IPOP brothers, that this is not how to do it. It is not done by noise making. It is not done by ranting. It is not done by jumping from pillar to post, talking one side of your mouth and from another the next day. No. It is not from moving from Israel to Germany, from Germany, snapping pictures, telling people you are making diplomatic moves. Rap diplomatic move. They are priests that attend to churches and synagogues. They are not heads of states that wants to go. When you go for involuntary displacement to submit a referendum petition, it is not done that way. There are things that should be done before you leave, and that is what Chief Dr. Rafu was making is not be. You do so many things before you get what you are fighting for. I want our people to get sense for once. Even those that say that they are educated, see them as literate. They follow sheepishly, blindly, thinking without, please, brothers, calm down. Let them think. Let them come back home. We need peace among ourselves. We need to come together, a unity. If went to the reverend areas, he even went to a Mosu shrine because of unity, to make them know that he is out to unite everyone. So please, we want unity, of course. We want everybody to come together, and we want to a dream. By the grace of God, we are marching into Biafra. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Valentine Ogojin from Port Harcourt. By the grace of God, we are marching into Biafra. We are not here to create a dissension or disunity among the Biafrans. Rather, we are here to condemn any form of disunity as it is brewing now between the IPOB and a segment of our Angel brothers. We want to bring that to an end, telling our people that disunity does not help anybody. Remember, when two brothers are locking their hands up, in a combat, they will lose consciousness, they will lose attention, and the enemy will penetrate and kill all of them and possess their land. This is what we are saying, that all these our brothers in IPOB should stop, should call this their Facebook idiots to order. In my entire life, I've never seen a group that harbors such array of self-made idiots. People that if you disagree with them, they think of assassinating you, they think of invoking thunder on you. But by way of retroactive justice, everything they pronounce come back to them a thousandfold. Sometimes I begin to wonder, why don't they learn any simple lesson? Do they have brain at all? Probably they have empty brain like the grasshopper. Sometimes I wonder what set of human beings are these. Kano must have done a wonderful job by assembling all these empty idiots. There is no difference in their midst, no difference. They think alike, the same language, the same fashion, everything the same. No iota of difference that exists in their midst. And that is a tragedy of this particular people. Sometimes we begin to wonder, were they breastfed by women? They don't reason at all like any human individual. Undomesticated animals are even better. Sometimes we wonder, can these people exist in Biafra that we are trying to sanitize? They may exist, but they're going to work in the farms and in our zoos. We continue to replicate this. We continue to wonder, who are these human beings? They are faceless. Every time they are faceless, you can never see their true pictures. You can never see their true names. If you are not a coward, why do you hide under strange anonymity? Why can't you present yourself instead of using Methuselah one name Melchizedek? Oh, that is a madness. Biafra style. Oh, come on. Tell yourself the truth. If you are sincere, show us yourself. Stop hiding. You cannot continue to hide all the time, uttering strange anathemas against who? Check it out. Somebody says no, you look for a way to kill. Somebody says no, you hunt the person. Somebody says everybody is a saboteur. Only you are not a saboteur. Come on. When you have collected the millions from the Nigerian government and continue to deceive the individual Biafran, is it because we are just keeping silent? You are more corrupt than any other group in this our Biafran struggle. But you shout the loudest. You make a hell of noise. Oh, Biafra has become a Photoshop. Yeah, everywhere you go, in a bar, in a hotel, on the street, you snap picture with all these white-colored, skinned individuals. Yeah, that has become Biafra struggle. How can you reduce Biafra struggle to Photoshop? Every day, I see hundreds and thousands of German citizens. Sometimes, look, everywhere I go, I meet them in hundreds, in thousands. I don't have time snapping pictures. If you want to make Biafra a Photoshop, okay, we flood everywhere with pictures of white men and women. Ebe ọ hụrụ onye tigrishi ya hụ ndọchi na-eche foto egosi anyị. Come on! Ọbịa wụ Biafra. Diplomacy. Oh, diplomacy Idi Amin. Idi Amin's diplomacy. Diplomacy wey ngeti ya agara refaneri ha and then forget all these things. Forget all this rubbish. Forget this rubbish. This is not Biafra. Or with the Biafra kind of okay. Biafra is when you stay with the people, discuss with the people, feed the cause of the people, and show us a roadmap. Show us visible structures on ground, not this junketing around the globe. And yet, they fabricated human beings, let loose on the streets, brigands. They continue to dent the image of Biafra. Come to the international community, they begin to think, what sort of people are these? Who are these human beings? What type of food do they eat? Do they have senses at all? None of them reasons like a human being. Nobody. If you see them talk, you begin to wonder, who are these people? Sometimes when they mean here, if you look at her dress, imagine they don't even know how to wear clothes. I'll go for the Abra shoe, different sizes, and I appear up and down. They bury Biafran flag. They not bury flag, guy. Look at the Yoruba man can talk to Biafran now because of the attitude of these people. We are advising you, please try and behave like something human. You might not be completely human, but show elements of humanity in you. Stop all this rubbish. Everybody got you checking who share photo. Everybody checking who share photo. Oh, we are Biafra. Oh, we are secretariat in the bim-massob now for our government administration. I know here and there now secretariat. He be the can share photo. They post right. He post okay. He post so. They have turned the photographers. That is not Biafra. It cannot continue to make everybody your enemy because when the time comes, these are the people who are going to protect you. We don't have direct access to the sea. These our brothers have direct access to the sea. If they become your enemy, when it comes, what will happen? Who is going to protect you? We want a situation where we must work with one mind, one spirit. We want a situation where there must be understanding in our midst. All this creating confusion because you have been paid by or settled by Nigerian government. You want to pretend you see the name of Biafra when indeed you are creating confusion. We are going to sort all of you out one by one. Nobody is going to be killed. No. But we are going to take you. I keep on repeating. You will work in our farms. I can own a gun. Of course. Because you don't know Nigeria zoo. You are the typical of animal in the zoo. Look at the screen. There is no human being in their midst. Oh, their problem is Chief Dr. Wazirike. That is their problem. He doesn't stand against you. Does he utter a word? Do you hear him speak on radio? He is a leader. He is the commander-in-chief of the Biafran army. You don't see him come here and talk blah 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 on radio. If you're a leader, you cannot be a broadcaster. I am not a leader. That's why I broadcast. But then, he won't care. That is a question. How can you be talking every day? Let me establish things that will make Biafra move on. and they appear up and down. How can the president of the nation be a broadcaster? How come? Come on, who are these idiots? We try to reform you, to make you pass through the Biafran foundry. Yet we cannot get anything better from you. Nothing Senna. Every day becomes worse than the previous day. We cannot reclaim you. Look at them or not anyhow because of some seasoned individuals. Bini na-akparịzi ndị Igbo, Yoruba na-akparịzi ndị Igbo, ndị Hausa na-akparị ndị Igbo. Because of who? Attitude of one individual and his team of brigands. Oh, why don't you respect yourselves? You should stop this madness. Stop this madness. Enough is enough. At least when I show freedom, money use brain, yeah? Oh, brain. You use your brain to get freedom. Oh, brain can it me? I did million potu. Mbano. I did million potu. Each one your penetrator. But make friends of the international community. Discuss with them. Agree with them. MOU. Tell them what they stand to benefit if they assist us. Tell them the contracts they are going to do for us if they assist us. Talk with them politely. Make good friends of them. You don't fight anybody when you are empty, when you don't have anything. No single arsenal. And yet, oh, I am coming down with hell. Stop that rubbish. We want a situation where we build Biafra to accommodate every Biafra. We want to tell ourselves the truth. We want to make sure Biafra is a well-sanitized society. We should stop thinking of killing our fellow Biafrans because for every man's blood there must be a reckoning. You pay the consequences of anybody you kill. It continues from one generation to the other. If you think you can kill somebody and get away free, it is a lie. You will die in the process. Your children will die in the process, and their grandchildren will die in the process. They will never see anything good in their entire life. Where every day they go, it's nothing but darkness they will meet. So why do you contemplate killing your fellow individual because he disagrees with you? Is that the type of Biafra you want to build for us? There's something like supreme leadership in Biafra land. Everybody is equal. All we have is primus inter pares, the first among equals. And we have it already. If you doubt, we go to the Biafra seat of power. Where you see what I'm telling you? If you're a leader, you have to live at home. Every day and all day long, we only continue to hear noise making. Noise making, no plan, nothing. Come to bim-massob family. We showcase everything. Go to where right now as we're talking, our Voice of Biafra International FM station is about broadcasting. Likewise, our television is about broadcasting now, going to cover the Biafra landscape. This is some of our achievements. Show me your own. Our internet radio. Of course, we are here operating internet radio, but to prove your point, go home and see us. Go home and see us. Nobody stops us. Nobody arrests us. Nobody becomes a square peg on our round hole. Practically impossible. We are equal to the task. Shakespeare will say in Julius Caesar, I am as constant as the northern stars, of whose two fixed and resting qualities there is no failure in the firmament. Unquote. We lead, others follow. And we must try to reclaim you. You can never dirty the Biafran society. Impossible. Come to Germany. It's a wonderful society. And there is order. There is a practical order in Germany. Ask anybody who is here. No nonsense. This is how Biafra is going to be. We are going to understudy the German society, how it operates. We are going to apply everything, whole line and sinker, in the eventual Biafra. Government of Biafra is going to control every facet of the society. The Biafran government must surely know where every Biafra stays. You can never hide anywhere. We are going to take a DNA test of everybody. We are going to determine the individual person, where he's going to stay, where he's going to work. Any given moment, we are going to be in charge. Forget all this noise making. At the end of it, we are going to control you. Take it or leave it. But when we talk of control, not the command and control, no. You don't command and control any human being. You only command and control an animal. Come and see the herdsmen. See the herdsmen as they move. They control, command their cows. They control, command the cattle. It is only animals you can command and they can control. But your fellow human being, you can never control or command him because he is a perfect individual. He has his own mind. He has his own will. God created him the way he created you. And you don't have the authority to command and control your fellow individual, except in a situation where the society come together and say, be our leader, and then issue instruction. Others will now assess everything before it comes to an acceptable standard. We will not tolerate this stupidity in Biafra land at the very appropriate moment. We shall not tolerate it. Forget it. Right now, we are trying to be like the chain appearing weak. Remember that the chain is strongest at its weakest point. The moment we chain you, there will be no escape. You might be an armed robber, you might be an assassin, you might be a kidnapper. The very moment you are apprehended and chained, sing your non kidemetis. You don't know the value of freedom. You don't know the essence of freedom. You do not know what freedom means until you are apprehended and chained. Go and ask some of the Yahoo boys who behead human beings because they want to make money. Once you are apprehended by the police, it is all over. Say farewell to your people. At that point in time, what else is life for you and to you? You don't enjoy anything again. Oh, it is the work of the devil. If you are given an opportunity, you will become a born-again Christian. But before this time around, we are talking to you. You don't want to see reasons because you feel you are privileged. You are somewhere in India, in Senegal, in Malaysia, talking rubbish. When the job is in Biafra land. The job to be done is in Biafra land. You keep on hiding somewhere, talking trash. Because we are giving the opportunity. After all, where are you? 10 minutes, their battery runs down. And they wait for another day. Come on. Oh, let us come together. This is what we are beckoning. Let us come together and build our own Biafran society. This division does not help Biafra. Unless you want a situation where Biafra becomes a nearby dream. Do you want Biafra to become a mere pipe dream? If not so, when we come for conferences or discussions or talks, why don't you come? Why are you afraid of losing a leadership that you didn't get by popular vote? Some people are afraid. Afraid of what? Losing their source of income? I believe every Biafra must have source of income. Everybody must work in Biafra land. Nobody shall be idle. Even the blind, even the deaf, even the cripple. Everybody must be trained to work and be useful to Biafra, and Biafra equally shall be useful to you. This is what we are saying. So talk and talk and talk and insult and curse people. The more you curse people, by word of retroactive justice, is going to come back to you 1,000-fold. If you doubt me, take a tennis ball, flick it on a wall. The force it will use to come back is more than what you used to bounce on the wall. That is how it moves. And as it comes back to you, it gathers other forces. So when you invoke thunder, when you invoke all unprintable, unkind adjectives against a fellow human being, be prepared to receive them when they come back in 1,000-fold. We want a society, we want a Biafra where everybody shall be a human being. Come on, come to Germany here. Come to Germany, the powerhouse of Europe, economic powerhouse of Europe. Even in terms of technology, is the primus inter pares. Germany knows no equal. Come and see how it is organized. The law is supreme. It respects everybody, protects everybody. This is the type of society we are going to be for Biafra. But when we are trying to plan for all these things, some idiots are trying to pour sand in our garden. As you make your bed, so you shall lie on it. When you are destroying yourself, you think you are destroying another person. Somebody wrote that the other day. A grasshopper or whatever. You are there oozing oil on top of the fire. And you think you are oozing oil. Don't know that you are dying instrumentally. So when you take time to insult a fellow human being, who does not insult you just for expressing contrary opinion, some idiots keep on because you have access to internet. Could even in your own entire generation, you wouldn't know how it was founded. The only thing you know in life is to insult people. That is the only thing you are trying to do. You cannot intimidate anybody by mere insult. The more you insult us, the more we grow stronger and stronger, and we're going to bring you down. The idiot, Adeyinka grandson, is somewhere in London, can never go home, insulting our fellow Biafrans. You have never insulted him back. The herdsmen are over there, killing our people. You run away. You are the cause of this herdsmen in Biafra land. Because of all their boasts, all their noise making, they think you're up to something. They enter Biafra land. Now they have entered Biafra land. Where are you? Not even you, not even your members. Everybody has escaped. Gone incognito as incommunicado. Then after half strike, all over, give fire up and down. If you fire up and down, you disappear. Come to Biafra land today. Every road, thank you. Every 100 or 500 meters, you see police road, military roadblocks everywhere. Who brought them there? That moment, the police, the army come, you see them vanish into the air. Find out Mahapola. I just see there, only Yoruba. Letra Mokaneba. I say, no, Nagi Jacomo, no Urubedum wine. Then when they are gone, you come out to enter our different churches to disturb people who are praying. You go to our markets to disturb women who are selling. You go to soft targets to destroy our people. Then again, come on, stop that madness. Come back. Let us preach to you. Come and be born again in Biafra land. Let us build a society that will be like the German society, comparatively. We want to build a Biafran society comparative to German society. Those of you who are resident here in Germany, you should understand what I'm saying. I can't say perfection because perfection exists only in the supernatural or above. But yeah, they try to maintain a semblance of perfection in everything because they take time to study the individual, they take time to study their society, they take time to study their own environment and make sure the effect changes where something is lacking. This is what we want to do. This is why we are beckoning, inviting every Biafran. Come, let us put heads together and do something that is tangible to the benefit of our own people. But instead of doing it now, you are hiding somewhere. Boy. Here, boy. Now I got to go roast materials right there. Can you share name important? Can you mobile phone? They are or mental too. Ojishi KJ press or 1 2. Yes, yeah, in a good thunder fire. But as on stand mobile phone or mail, you run there. Come on, what is wrong with you? Come back home. The prodigal must surely come back. Whether you like it or not, it is nature's law. The prodigal, no matter the distance you must cover, do whatever you like anywhere, you must surely come back one day. No two ways about it. We are just giving you a chance, opportunity to repent of your atrocities and come back to the fold. We have said it most abundantly. There are no two leaders in Biafra land. There are no two headquarters. Everything is one. The headquarters right now, the Biafra seat of power, coined by the voice of Biafra International, is indisputable. There can be two. And His Excellency, the Biafran leader, Chief Totorafu Wasike. Any other person is playing subsidiary role. Take it or leave it. If you doubt us, if you feel you are number one, come back home. Let us speak out. If you feel you are number one, come back home. You don't stay in exile, begin to rant. I'm talking to everybody, not to a particular individual. I'm talking to every Biafra who is somewhere making noise. Come back home. Let us know you mean Biafra. But last time they say, any day we see you in Biafra land, we are going to deal with you. How can Biafra land January for 3 consecutive weeks in Biafra land? I didn't see anybody on the street. We are there. Can on remote Senegal, remote Ivory Coast, remote India, somewhere in South Africa, Pretoria, here and there. The remaining here in Europe. I'm sorry, of course, there's nothing wrong in being in asylum camp. It's worthwhile, provided you behave yourself. We cherish that. But then, be a human being. Think like an Igbo person, think like a Biafran. Look at what a Bini girl was saying, that in the Igbo sense. Any sense in the Igbo, or we idiotic sense or what? People try to say Igbo supremacy, but when we come back to Igbo land, who they have like animals, like cows? What's wrong with our people? And they marry what everywhere. Only get forgive one of mother. And when it came with blood, there is no blood in you. Anemia is a problem all of you have. Lack of blood. But when they see them fidgeting, junketing, you think they can do anything? Nothing. Outside. Why the enemy is that they will not come out? Look at herdsmen stampeding everywhere. Herdsmen everywhere. Nobody is seen. You only see them on Facebook. Come here and see. Only on Facebook you see them. That is where they find the herdsmen. I hope the world is seeing also. They are killing also. Killing who? Come and kill them yourselves. Go out and revenge. They are killing us, so they have started killing us ago. No? Like we put the word on notice. Which word are you putting on notice? Every week, every month, every year, you are still putting the word on notice. What for? Which word are you putting on notice? Go all out there and fight it out. The time I get the one, but when you keep silent and they kill you, who is going to? If at all you shall merit heaven. We are putting the word on notice. Every time we are putting the word on notice. Reverend Father Church. Church proceedings. You want to prophet. You want to intimidate who? Stop that rubbish. Who do you want to intimidate? Stop all this madness. It doesn't pay you and can never pay you anytime. We have to take time to address it because we are not dumb. Every time we want to make you be like a human being, instead of being like a human being, from time to time, you continue to be, your stupidity continues to manifest. You want to intimidate. How can you intimidate it? No Biafran can be intimidated. It's impossible. Yes, to hell with you. Igbo man can say to hell with you. That is the spirit of an Igbo man. Doggedness. We are indomitable. So we ask you to come back to the fold. Come to the bim-massob family. We have reintroduced the Biafran national passport. The Biafran currency is there with us. The Biafran plate number is there with us. The Biafran flag, of course. What do you want? The Biafran secretariats everywhere, every part of Biafra land. Don't mind the idiots went to bring down the wall in Anambra Central. We are rebuilding. The more you destroy, the more we rebuild. What haven't we given to you? We are into agrarian policy to make sure we feed the Biafrans. You cannot continue to import food from your enemy, otherwise they finish you. But instead of you go into farmland, they bury Biafran flag up and down on the streets of Milan, Hanover, Berlin, name them. You have tried, you have shouted enough. The world has heard us. Stop carrying Biafran flag anywhere. Don't denigrate the sanctity of the Biafran flag. Go to the farm and work. The bim-massob family, despite our visible structures, we go to the farm to cultivate the yield. We go to the farm. We cultivate cassava, we cultivate yam, potato. Every type of vegetable, fruit, we cultivate all these things. This is how it's part of the freedom fighting. If you don't think of economic freedom, you are wasting your time. Go to South Africa and ask Julius Malema, EFF, Economic Freedom Fighters, Economic Freedom Fighters. Why can't we bring economic freedom fighting in Biafra land? Let us go into agrarian policy. Prepare, cultivate something that will feed our teeming population. Instead of doing that, we idiots, animal, Facebook, fools. I call them fools. This is what you do. I'm sorry, it's taking time. I didn't want this particular broadcast to be a monologue, but I have to speak out. We have to speak out. You human beings who claim to be Biafrans, come back to your senses. Don't allow any particular individual to make you a gullible human being forever. Sometimes the leader continue to wonder, how come this will still obey me? How come? Are they not human being at all? Don't forget when they speak in thundering voice. Forget that. That was during the Crimean War, when Britain fought France, pretend toothless bulldog. How we show another that is not it. If you're a dog that barks, you don't bite. If you're a dog that bites, you don't bark. This is what we are saying. We are calling you back to the fold. Come back to Biafra. Come to Biafra seat of power. Tell us what you can do for Biafra. We are going to assist you. Come to Biafra seat of power. This is where we catch them young. It's where we catch them young and show them the way to assist Biafra, to be useful for Biafra. This rigmarolling on the streets of Europe cannot give us Biafra. This issue of snapping pictures with a white colored skin can never give us Biafra. It's practically impossible. It can't give us Biafra. What are you telling us? It can't give us Biafra. That is why some, of course, like we are saying, we have fools in our midst. A lot of fools, a lot of fools, a lot of fools. It's not surprised anyway, because in every society you must have fools. You must have fools. That is true. And we continue. Look, let me tell you, sometimes fools could be useful because it manufacture drug. Let every Biafra hear me now. We are going to keep all these fools who talk on Facebook anyhow. We are going to maintain you. I laro Biafra manufacture drug. I do test your drug. Did you hear me? When we get back to Biafra land, all these fools who rant on Facebook, I get you to test your drug. I can manufacture in Biafra. Come on, walk. Mark my words. We are going to use some of you to test our Biafran drugs. Cameraman very, very well. Take it or leave it. So as you are doing all this things, we are taking notes. Little music. Okay, we'll take it that way. It's enough. Now, what we are saying is this. We want to respect every Biafran. If you accord yourself this respect. But if you behave like an animal, we put you in the zoo. You hear me now? Go to Naked the Zoo. It's one of the worst zoos you can get in Nigeria. If you behave like animal, we capture you, handcuff you, and put in the zoo. And when we get down to Biafra, we are going to use you to test our drugs. Any drug I manufacture na ala Biafra, I ga-eji gị test ya ka ama ma ọ na-arụkwa ọrụ. No two ways about it. We shall use you to test Biafran drugs ka anyị mara ma ọ na-arụkwa ọrụ. Test ya gị nwụọ, gị gawa, jirikwana ndụ, I will use the drug. So we are not taking note. We take adequate note of this madness. Psychiatric problems.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, please let me put the floor open. I've spoken at length, gentlemen, and we make it brief because we shall soon close the program. Gentlemen, over to you.
Yeah. This is June Chiji. I just want to conclude my earlier speech. It's in regard of what Salad Okubo, the way he replied. I was so proud Salad Okubo for telling them the truth. Then after the murder of Prophet Anthony, a lot of people were afraid, a lot of people were not able to speak up. But I really commend the courage for Salad Okubo, for him to come out and then point to them and condemn the act. But eventually, the same people that we have been talking about became angry and they started dancing, bringing religion, Christianity, Islam, oil bunkering, and oil contract, oil guidance or something. So building us, building university in Benin. I don't know what all those things struggle. So they are just trying to bring the conclusion, all because they need that. I also thank SOJ because these people always promise to expose the person, whatever lie that is being told. Biafran struggle, they are always out there to expose it. So if Asari Okubo makes video in any kind of form, criticize anybody, criticize any group or any government official, he has the right. That is the beauty of freedom of speech. Biafra is going to be a pure democratic country and a country of freedom. Is we can't be talking of freedom, why we will not we will be shutting people off from talking. I think Hassan Dokubo is a typical example. He has every right to make a video, he has every right to criticize and whenever he believes that things are not going in your own, he has every right to come up and speak. And nobody has any power to hold him. So I really commend him and I commend everyone who's the lovers of freedom, every lovers of freedom and every lovers of justice. I give them kudos and I always say that they should back up the truth. They should always stand and then support to ensure that we are not engaged or we are not gathered lies. It's all about freedom of speech, and I love the way Asad have really showed to us. I believe as time goes on, we are going to get have some guests who is going to come in this particular radios and address Biafrans and probably tell us more history of the Igbo nation and the John nation, and the entire tribes that made up the Biafra as a nation. So we should be patient and then from those that knows better, not listening to somebody that is living in abroad that free. They go there and or use to create confusion. So to me, I always say thank you to Asad and everyone who has stood firm. That is my little contribution. Thank you very much, Deacon of having me.
Thank you very much, Judy Chijoke. Gentlemen of the crew, you quickly air your views because we are coming to the end of the program. To those of you who are still on board, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yes.
Valentine, God is here.
Okay.
Okay, thank you, moderator. I want to thank all Biafrans that have given us our ears. What we are out tonight is for peace and unity. We want to unite all Biafrans together, both from the southeast and the south-south. We want everybody to speak with one voice. Are you from IPOP? Are you from bim-massob? Are you from Zionist? Are you from Mobin? No matter the group you belong, it doesn't matter. What matters is our goal, which is Biafra. But we hate what we don't like is insults, insulting people, speaking ill of others because you are not there, because you are not the one. No. Once your brother is doing something, you support him and don't go and start acting drama, acting films, doing road shows and what have you. People, it doesn't help because every lie you tell, you must need another lie to cover it. And when you keep telling lies, a time will come, people will find out. So there's no need lying to the people. Just like Chief Dr. Ralph Wazirike said yesterday, that he doesn't lie to the people and that there is no need to lie. Why must he lie? So what we are saying is tell the people the truth. Let them know the position of things at hand and they will know. So I want to thank everybody tonight who has lended their ears to us. And I also promise you that by the grace of God, we are going to God will help us.
Yes, we are still with you, Valentine Mugaji.
Yeah, it's like Valentine has finished. This is Salam Baba Emmanuel.
Okay, so never to you.
I want to use this opportunity to say a very thank you to our brothers and sisters all over the world. To use this opportunity to tell them that the God Almighty has designed Biafra and Biafra has come to stay. No Jupiter can stop it. So no matter the problem, no matter the people they brought to come and destabilize the struggle of Biafra, God has established Biafra, and we are already in Biafra. And I encourage each and every one of us to believe and live in Biafra. Biafra is our right, our hope, and our own country. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I know many of these people are frustrated when they see the visible achievements of the bim-massob family. You know, frustration and uncontrolled insanity disturb their brain. For somebody to be writing the same statement over and over again, that is to show the person has mental neurosis. And we quite understand them. I think it should be a recommendation to His Excellency Chief Dr. Rafu Wazike. The first hospital we shall build in Biafra land shall be a psychiatrist because we have a lot of mental problems. All these people who are ranting on Facebook have mental problems. So we have to build a psychiatric hospital to take immediate care of them. They need it. Before we talk of other hospitals, we are going to have it. Because if we fail to gather them in time and enter the marketplace, we are in trouble. So, to such people, I would like to mention your names as not to give you undue attention. So, some people are saying fake radio, and they are listening to fake radio. That makes you a fake individual. Oh, come on. Let us tell ourselves the truth. Where a thing is where what looks like him or it is. That is true. You say fake radio, and they are listening to fake radio. Therefore, you're a fake individual. Oh, of course, there's nothing else they can say because ha lot of who achievements I ha who na Ghana and brain everywhere they see our achievements. Ha put a hand a better us akwa. Oh, frustration, but sorry, I get a mini draw you was so na ha. Okay, we shall still call you our brothers, but when you answer as our brother, we shall take you to our farmland or to the zoo to work for us. Thank you very much for being part and parcel of this particular program, both the friends and the foes alike. It has been a wonderful discussion, and the message has been passed to our people to eschew bitterness. Think of only extending the olive branch for the sake of Biafra. There is no other legacy we are going to give to our people except peace, progress, and love. These are the things we are going to bequeath to our children once Biafra is through. And to those who think they are going to bring a calamity into Biafra land, We bet you, mark my words, we bet you, there will be no accommodation for you. There will be no accommodation for you. Just like you will talk from somewhere I don't know, you will stay there until your entire generation come bottle over there. Thank you once again for being with us. Thank you, Emmanuel Wabisi from Biafra City of Power for being with us. Thank you, Chijoke, Lagos, Nigeria. Thank you, Valentine Ogoji, Port Harcourt, Biafra Land. Thank you, Uchenna Okeke, Makurdi, Nigeria. Thank you, Echezna Udeze, Japan, and very many others who have been online with us. Uncountable number of people who have been online. We thank you so much for being part and parcel of this program. We are going to announce another date and a new topic. We are here to feed you with news. We update you because we are the voice of the people. We don't peddle lies. Let me repeat, like I did so a few days ago, good things, good tidings coming the way of Biafra. Biafra is receiving a certificate of international recognition very, very soon. Once it gets to our table here, it will be sent to the Biafra seat of power, to the man in charge who sponsors everything. Once the Biafra international telephone dialing code arrives, it will be relayed to Biafra seat of power, where it will be announced. Our radio is about starting, our TV equally about starting broadcasting there at the Biafra seat of power. We are the people. We gather our people like a brood, like the hen we gather the brood. We train you, we make you human beings. But where you fail to adapt, we make you a robot and you work infinitely in the Biafran farms. Until we meet again, it has been the voice of your moderator, Ikenna Opibiegono, from the city of Munich, Germany. God be with you. Biafra music.